Hello guys, we are Lex 2003 Movie Review Group 92.
Hi! We are the dreamers of dreams.
I am Kai and I'm a team leader of Group 92.
I'm Mazrin.
I'm Haziq. I'm Haris.
I'm Sharifah.
I'm Dan.
I'm Vicky.
I'm Lisa. I'm Farah.
All in Greece.
And
Mark again.
Okay, now we are here to discuss the next movie we want to watch. Are you excited?
Yes!
the last movie.
Okay, yeah. So who wants to come first? Okay, Mark.
This is.
You can put it okay.
Yeah. For me, I suggest you guys to watch comedy movie, because it will make you happy, really. Because we are in university, we should study hard, we will do a lot of things, So it will make us stressful or something. If you watch comedy movie, it will be, reduce your stress and make you happy and, yeah, right?
Agreed.
Really.
It's very right.
It's not like the thriller movie or adventure movie, something action movie, something it will get you excited or something. It's just if you watch a comedy movie, it will be like make you have fun or something, make you smile. This is very important. Because we always face the book, face the internet, face our study. It feels like so boring, we're not. Every student is like that. When we see the book, it will be there's no smile on our face because we knew that if we face book, we must study and study very hard. So let's watch comedy movie, If you watch it, there's no, such stress or something. Just laugh. Laugh is your first thing when you watch comedy movie. Yeah. That's why I like comedy movie. I suggest you guys to watch it.
I agree with you, Mark. Yeah, I also want to recommend every one of us to watch comedy movie.
Yes.
Do you know why? Because the reason is my reason is also the same with Mark. Because when we watch the comedy movie, it will bring us happiness, and we always laugh when we watch the comedy movie, right? So apart from that, the comedy movie. Then the movies not only bring the happiness to us and not only make us laugh, it actually at the end of the movie they will bring some important values to us. So that's why I suggest comedy movie. And from a list, one of the comedy movie that I would recommend is Johnny English. Because the main actor of the Johnny English is the main actor of the Mr. Bean.
Legend.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why I recommend everyone to watch Johnny English because Mr. Bean is in there, right?
We respect him a lot,
Yes.
Yeah, so this is my opinion. So how about others?
Okay, I strongly agree with our team leader and Mark about the comedy movie because when kids I love to watch comedy movie as well. And Mr. Bean, because he with his Teddy always do a lot of fun things. Okay, the main thing why I recommend to watch a comedy movie. First reason is to make us happy. Like Mark says, I 100% agree with him. Life is not just books. You and your books. Like you are having dating with the books every time. Okay? We must have fun every time, okay? Sometimes we need to laugh, sometimes we need to serious. We should know which place we need to laugh and fun. So laugh can be a part of our health as well. We need to laugh, okay? Like people says, like an idiom also says, when you laugh, you look more younger. Although you are older or something like that, if you laugh, it will remind back to you the small times and all small time kids.
Strongly agree.
I got someone to agree.
We laugh, you get younger.
Yeah, you will get the younger back, seriously. And it's also good for health, okay?
Yeah.
Good for health. Okay, the second reason is like the movie that our team leader says, like Johnny English.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny English is a very very funny movie because, especially the second one, Johnny English the reborn, right? The first part is a very comedy. You go and you find the mystery, right? Who kills the president, right?
Yeah, they will watch that.
Yeah, the brutal president.
Is that
And then
right?
finally he discovers mysteries and finally he did it lah. So what we can learn from the movie actually is a movie which is comedy not only involves like a comedy but it also involves like a thriller, mysteries and also suspense all in one together. And I really love that guy Rowan Atkinson, the actor, the Mr. Bean actor,
yeah.
Rowan Atkinson. Like he got a lot of trophies and all that because a good joker as well. We see his face, wow, the first thing will come. Okay, that's my opinion. Anyone else?
I also like comedy movies because when I watch comedy movie, I always laugh until I cannot breathe. It is very funny movie, and I am very enjoying to watch it. Every time I watch it, I will feel very happy. When I am very unhappy, I will choose to watch comedy movie to make me happy, and my tension can be released. So every day I'm very happy. Every day I will watch 3 minutes of comedy video, and when I was very free, I will watch a comedy movie to make me very happy. And sometimes I think comedy movie not only bring us happiness and funny, it also have a very deep meaning inside a comedy movie. So it's very meaningful to us to watch comedy movie. We can find the meaning inside the movie. It's good for us. How about you?
Actually, I agree with you guys, but I would like to suggest thriller movie because you know thriller movies.
Yes.
When we watch thriller movie,
Yeah.
the suspense feels. You know, when we watch the movie, the chill, it gets an adrenaline rush. So by that we can boost our immune system. Which you know, watching movies. You know when we watch the movie, our heartbeat is increased, right?
So
Scary
scientific.
movies more like give us more heart attack, you know. The thriller movies, and yeah, it also can gives a to think because when we as example when in a critical situation, we need to think what we have to do in that kind of situation. So that thriller movie teaches how to overcome our fear. So but from the genre thriller movie, I would like to suggest Maze Runner. You guys know Maze Runner?
Yes.
So I believe that
I
Maze
do.
Runner is one of the best trilogy movies, which is it has the Maze Runner, Scott Child, and the Death Cure, right?
Yes.
The trilogy. So I believe when we watch the first movie, we want to watch the second and the third movie. So
Yes.
it gives what the so how about yes.
I would like to agree with Haris. Watch Maze Runner because thriller movie always makes us suspense because all of the action. We never knew what the idea is all about, and it's just going to make us suspense. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel like thrilling. And the second is the acting. We all know thriller movie is not easy to act. That's why I'm sure all the actors are not weak actors that can deliver the stories. And almost every thriller movie like Maze Runner have a complex storyline. It always makes us wonder what the story will go next. That's why usually it makes us feel suspense. That's why when thriller movie always end up with unexpected ending. That's why we always you don't know what's coming. That's why I feel like a thriller movie is fun to watch. How about you? Partially agree with you. I agree with the comedy genre because we know that movie is born to entertain people, and comedy genre is the best way to entertain people because what could be more relaxing than laughing and it makes you feel good. Then you don't really have to think what is the movie is about, and what you do is only laugh until at the end of the movie, right? So, and who doesn't know our childhood entertainment, which is Mr. Bean series, and the director for this episode is Rowan Atkinson. Ah. And all the Mr. Bean episode were really funny, and even there's no dialogue in each series, we understand the movie and make silent comedy. And he had create a lot of comedy movie and series, and my favorite movie is Johnny English. And I also recommend you guys to watch this Johnny English movie because this movie is about a Pascal Solvich which have a villain intent on stealing Britain's crown jewels and has murdered the country. So the Johnny English is the only spy left to order and prevent violence from happening. So there's many funny moments and difficulty situation that he and how he handled the serious matter with his goofy character. So I would love to recommend this movie.
I would like to add up something. Okay. Sometimes when we go to the theatre itself, here one poster shows a horror movie. Here one poster shows a comedy movie. Everyone will go to horror movie. I don't know why.
Me too.
I don't.
Yeah, one person is here. Okay, like some people I would like to remind to some people. Like some people will think that horror movies give the best impact to them, but I would like to tell to them, especially that type of person, like comedy is not just a comedy, you know. Sometimes inside the comedy there is a hidden part of the moral values they want to give to the audience sometimes. Like Johnny English, the movie was really comedy, correct or not? But in that comedy, a lot of hidden things that he can find. Like without the comedy, can he find the crown, the queen's crown? No, it wouldn't happen. So sometimes that's why I would like to remind like comedy is not just a comedy. There is something hidden behind it. It's like something like thriller too lah. That's how I want to remind.
That's why I want to say, the actor behind comedy movie is harder than the actor behind the horror movie, really, because the actor behind comedy movie, they just so hard to make people happy,
Yes,
so really
correct.
they are so great. The
like,
actor in comedy movie.
For the horror movie, you can make anyone to scared.
Yeah.
Like you just bring in the ghost and boo behind any person, they will scared. But for the comedy, they need to be really, really perfect with their dialogues, with their face expressions to make anyone too happy.
Yeah.
Everyone agree with me?
Yeah,
sure.
Like, for example, you are sitting in the theater, you are eating the popcorn, like, and so on. Okay? Horror movie, if you're eating the behind front, like, boo! You'll be scared. Am I right? But for the comedy movie, it will take time to make the person entertain. Like eating the popcorn, like very hard, to make the person. Sometimes the person was really moody and so on. So you need really hard to make the person very, very happy and make them feel funny. That's my comment. Anyone?
That's why I appreciate that work behind stage.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure actually behind the stage. Like you cannot make the scene really comedy, like, oh my god, it's going to be really disappointment to the director of the movie.
Yeah.
How about others?
Okay. I actually also like the comedy movie because we will feel enjoy while watching the comedy movie. But for this time, I will prefer fantasy movie. Fantasy movie.
You really enjoying comedy, right?
Yes, but I would like to.
Why not suggest another?
Why not suggest another
Okay.
genre? You can also enjoy fantasy movie because like usually fantasy movie will involve like magic and supernatural event like that. For example, Harry Potter. Harry Potter also can be considered as fantasy movie because it involves a lot of magic spells and unique character, right?
Yeah.
So, and I also a person that like magic, even though the magic is not exist in reality.
Abracadabra.
Yeah, what's the spell? Abracadabra. Something like that. Huh? Okay, so I imagine that if the magic is real, we can do the magic in our reality life. What will be happen to our life? It will be much more easier, right? Yeah. For example, when you are watching television and the TV remotes are far from you, and you are lazy to get out and grab the TV remote, so you can just use the magic spell and let the TV remote flying to you.
Yeah, why
so,
not?
Your life will be more easier, right? You will feel you can feel so more. Your life will feel much easier and more fantastic lah.
Yeah.
So that's why I like magic and also supernatural movies such as Twilight. You watch Twilight?
Yes.
The wolf and the
Vampire.
vampire. It's so much fun actually. So you can enjoy watching all the storyline. It's very fantastic and for this time I would recommend Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them because this movie is also produced by the same producer from Harry Potter, by J.K. Rowling. So I think this will be a great movie to watch because we will also enjoy by watching this movie.
I would like to support fantasy movie. Comedy is fun.
Why you pointing to me? Just point me like that, you know. I pointed
Okay,
you like you.
But comedy is fun, but fantasy, even in fantasy, there's also comedy, but not as much as comedy itself. But fantasy movie, the elements are like supernatural, magic, and myth. And it's a fiction movie. It's not even real. It might be something in the future or maybe like a historical event like that. And you have unique characters and maybe like animals talking or like brooms flying and whatnot. So those things are not even real, but it's fun to watch. It's fun to imagine it like that, So movies like she said, Fantastic Beasts, and then like Alice in Wonderland and Miss Peregrine's Home for Curious Children. That movie has so many great characters. That there's one little girl they're eating, and then suddenly she's very shy to eat. Why? Because she cannot eat. Like that's in the fun, and then she has to eat the chicken behind his head.
I remember that part.
That part is funny also. That is also comedy.
It's kind of scary,
You're very scared.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You're scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even though it's not really realistic, but it's fun to imagine things like that, and to explore new things because it's fictional, so it might get beyond of our imagination. So it's for fantasy genre, it's kind of related to science fiction movie, but it's not for science fiction movie. It's very much more into science, right? But for fantasy movie, it's also science, but not as much because it also requires technology to put to set the scene in the movie, like in Alice in Wonderland, it's very colorful. Like, the color in there is very colorful, and then the characters are like have very weird hair colors and body shape. Like short feet and then very small head and whatnot. So those requires technologies. So even in the fantasy movie, it has many elements in it. So it's also fun.
I think I'm the only one here who hasn't picked genre drama. I prefer drama because it's kind of include the historical event based on true story, right? So one of the movie is Forrest Gump, because Forrest Gump is what you call this movie is happens in 60s, 70s during Vietnam War, during where hippies is crowd in United States, because during that time Western Bloc and Eastern Bloc, like communists and capitalism, is kind of it's not very it's not very connect with them, like so
Ideology.
The ideology is different.
Because ideology. Then but this story is it's very interesting to watch because it's about a young man from Alabama who has IQ is much lower than average kids. So the schools doesn't want to accept him because of his IQ. So then his mom teach him until he grows up, and then he joins the military where the scene in during the Vietnam War is kind of very realistic, but sometimes during Vietnam War, in Vietnam, he puts comedy inside it, like it's like graffiti, because he's stupid, right? So because he will do something very stupid, because he will make a suicide mission to save his fellow soldiers, and then I kind of respect, but and I don't know it's based on true story or what, because I think it happens in real time. So this movie, I'm kind of like a history person. I like to watch history. History channel. I kind of watch because during that time the black people kind of want to have a civil rights, where Martin Luther King Jr.
I like it.
Like politics. And then I kind of feel that moment in that time. I think Forrest Gump is kind of very interesting movie to watch for you guys. Okay, that's all for me.
Wow, that's great.
Interesting.
Yes.
That was the only one who's different.
I'm not the only one. Okay.
So anyone else?
Anyone else? No.
Yeah.
So we decide what movie we want to watch.
Confusion.
Comment, right?
Majority is comedy, I know.
Okay. So now we have to decide the movie we want to watch next. Yeah. So I will suggest comedy movie. Johnny English.
Johnny English, man.
Johnny English.
Johnny English.
Is it okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, we already decided that we want to watch Johnny English, and the genre is comedy, and we will be watching that together on this Friday, which is 26th October at Pusat Kegiatan Belajar College Chancellor. So are you guys very excited about this?
Yes.
So this is the end of our discussion video. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. And have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Be happy.